Well, howdy. It's Saturday, the 26th, and full disclosure, I didn't do a single sunrise walk this week. So you can see the weather's kind of not that great. And it's been this way all week. And it's been colder than this all week. So, I don't know, I just could not get up the desire to get up before the sun was out when it was this cold and cloudy, you know? So I just didn't make myself do it. But this week, I plan on actually getting back to it because I need it. Oh my gosh. I need it. And what else? Yeah, this week has just been it's been good. eBay has been going great, and then I closed on the house yesterday, and then went and did a celebratory dinner, sushi dinner with my clients, and that was great. And it's kind of funny because, like, you know, once the closing is done, like, I no longer have a contract with them anymore, so you can it's kind of starting to rain. But, you know, you can talk a little bit more freely about this and that or whatever, and questions and things like that. So it was great. Like, we really, I knew, like, we got along as, like, a client, you know, agent relationship really well. And then we found out that we had a lot in common. So that was really cool. Kind of like the ways that we were brought up and kind of just stuff that we experienced was super similar, and so that was cool. And so now, like, basically I have a new couple friends, and like, they were like, anytime you're in town, because it's like a little over an hour away from me where they moved, they were like, anytime you're coming to town, let us know, maybe we can all hang out. And so that's great. I would love to be friends with them. So yeah, it's like they're my first client who, like, I'm gonna be able to do my little, like, pop buys and, you know, send out mail and check in with them, and hopefully I get some referral business off of them. I really think that they would suggest me to anyone because they seem to really like me. So that was wonderful. I got them a closing gift. They're expecting their first baby later this year, and I got them it was a cute little stuffed elephant, and then these little tiles that are like the milestone tiles that you know, put down and take a picture with the baby. And the one that in the package, like the front one that you see, is like my first day home, and it had a little house on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. So I got that for them, and they really liked it. And then the other agent who was working on the deal with me, he got them a gift card to Target. So I was like, that's perfect. Like, she's gonna be in nesting mode and she will love going to Target. And so yeah, so yesterday was really fun. And then life, other than that, you know, life is going good. I'm a little bit you know, just with the state of things in the world, it's like every time I go on Instagram or something, you know, you're just bombarded with, like, everybody's opinion, and just like all the worst things in the world. That's what you're bombarded with when you open up an app, you know. And I've definitely been, like, feeling all of that, and just kind of like dealing with a little bit more, like, unrest inside, just because of you know, I'm thinking of taking another social media break. It always helps when I take, like, a month-long social media break. I feel so much better, and then when I come back, it's like I'm fine for like 6 months, you know, a year or something like that. So I might do another social media break. I did one for all of December. I'm like, or was it all of November? I can't remember. but I just recently did one. But I'm like, I'm feeling like I need another one, because I am a more emotional person, so it's hard for me to see all that stuff. See people fighting or being just like hypocrites, or being like just rude to each other, being know-it-alls, thinking that they know everything. It just gets to me, and I do get like emotional about it. I get annoyed, you know? And I'm like, okay, I know myself well. I know myself well enough to know that this is how I am, so I probably should take a break. So we'll see. I might do that. That doesn't mean I wouldn't do YouTube. I would still do YouTube, but I wouldn't do Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, anything like that. Ooh, speaking of apps, I like Twitch. Do y'all know what Twitch is? It's a streaming like website, and then gamers go on there, and other people go on there too for all sorts of streaming stuff, but I'm just on it for the gaming stuff. My hair's getting wet, but that's okay. But I love Twitch, and at the moment, obviously, I don't have a setup or a way to really have a setup to stream when I play, but I would like to eventually. My plan is to have one of those little sheds. I may have talked about this already, but I want to have one of those sheds, like a she shed type of thing, and everything in there, I want it to be my music stuff, all of my eBay work stuff, and that'll be where I keep my inventory, and then it's my office for real estate, and then also I want to have it set up to be able to stream. I really like having like my own little like nook of my own little space, and being able to put, you know, decorate it however I want. Because like the way that I want like my house decorated and to look, I want it to be more like simplistic, you know, more neutral, just like more grown up. But, you know, I have all this other stuff that I love, like, you know, some Funko Pops and, you know, Maneki Nekos, anime stuff, Totoro, you know, more of the kind of like nerdy stuff that I've got a little stuff like that collected, and I want a place to put it out, you know? So I'm like, if I have my little shed, I can decorate my shed however I want and make it super cute. And then my actual like home space will be just like peaceful and calm and not childish. So yeah, that's kind of like, you know, I'm a Gemini, and it's kind of like the two sides of the Gemini. That's so dumb. It's not dumb. Sorry. It's cold and I'm silly. I was gonna say something though about the shed, I think. I don't remember. Must not be that important then. Oh, that's what it was. Speaking of a shed, one of my favorite eBay sellers, and they're a YouTuber as well, I watch their videos pretty regularly, is the Commonwealth Flipper. They have two channels, Commonwealth Flipper, Commonwealth Picker, and they do eBay stuff, but they have a really cool shed. I love how they have it fixed up and decorated and everything, and that's kind of what gave me the idea initially to have my own shed. I was like, that's what I need, because then that's where I can keep all my work stuff, and then it won't have to be in the house or in the attic or anything like that. So that's what I want to do, is have a shed. And so when I finally do that, I'm definitely going to document it. I'm hoping to just buy one that's already made, because we have a trailer, we have all that stuff, or I could, you know, eventually pay to have one brought. But those things are expensive. Like stupid expensive. It's just kind of, I mean, I guess they're expensive like that because you could actually live in it, you know. It's kind of like it's like a tiny home, but it's still like, ooh, really pricey. So it'll take some time, unless I'm super lucky and I can find one, you know. Facebook Marketplace, people are sometimes just really just trying to get stuff off of there, or get stuff gone on there, but you have to just be fast, you know. You got to have like the saved searches, and then as soon as it pops up, you got to message him and be like, I'm on my way. That's something I like about working from home, is like when things like that need to happen, I can do it. That's kind of like what I've done with my eBay store. I recently changed it to 1-day handling time instead of 3-day handling time. And my sales have increased a lot. Like as soon as I changed it, took probably a day, I guess, for maybe the algorithm to pick it up and kind of update it and everything. And I sell stuff almost every single day. It's weird if a day goes by and nothing sells. I get lots of offers and I get lots of watchers, and I send out offers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of unusual if a day goes by now and I don't get at least one sale. So that's really cool. It's helping so much, helping me just kind of not be too stressed while I get my real estate stuff going. And I got 2 more leads from my boss, soon to be broker. He's doing the studying now, and one of our brokers, or our broker right now, is going to be moving on. And my boss and the founder of the company is going to be our official broker as soon as he does the class. But he gave me 2 more leads for buyers, so that would be great. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, and this week the momentum has got to pick up, like, and it's going to. I do know when it's warmer, I work better. I feel like doing more. It's really hard for me to get myself going when it's cold outside, because we don't have an HVAC. So we have window units for when it's hot, and we have heaters that, plug-in heaters for when it's cold, and then the rest of the house is freaking cold. So it makes it very hard to want to like go out to my desk and like work out there. I do work on my laptop quite a bit though in my room, so. But it is what it is. Life is actually really good despite not having a completed house. But I actually wouldn't change it for anything, because this is the best time I've had in my life. Like the most secure I've felt, except for maybe when I was like super little. And just like the happiest I've felt. I've got a really good partner who's behind me 100%, who believes in me, and I believe in him. I was just thinking as I was walking out here, I was like, I actually trust him. I didn't ever trust my ex-husband. I didn't ever trust my ex-boyfriend. Like, that just wasn't there, I didn't have a reason to trust them much. So with him, it's like I just trust him, and it's so nice. With something as simple as like, when we went to Arkansas last year for a vacation, and to like some of the hills and stuff. It's really pretty out there. People give Arkansas a hard time, and there are a lot of hillbillies, but it's a beautiful state. But we went out there and we went off-roading in these 4x4s, but it wasn't 4-wheelers. It was like bigger. They had like roll cages. But I mean, we were going up and down some steep hills. It was precarious, but I trusted him. I knew that like he wasn't gonna do stuff to like scare me or stuff that I wasn't comfortable with. And with, my exes, they would have purposely done stuff to scare me. It's so dumb. I don't know what was wrong with them, but it's like they enjoyed seeing me scared. It's so weird. It's just weird. I don't get it. Like, I don't get people who are like that, but it's awful. Like, trigger warning. My ex-husband would like try to like cut off my circulation sometimes, just because he thought it was funny that I would get scared. I know that's like a lot. I just went there. That's really heavy. But that's the kind of stuff. I'm like, what's wrong with you? That is not normal. That's like some sociopathic stuff, right? Weird. But I'm gonna go in. I'm getting really cold, and I know I'm just kind of like, blathering on and stuff, but it's what I do. I don't know. Kind of like, my video diary. I just kind of talk, and it's more for me than anybody, If someone enjoys hearing me talk, that's awesome. But I do this more for myself, so yeah, that's it. And it's Saturday night. I'm gonna see if I feel like going out and doing anything. My boyfriend's off tomorrow, and he's like, if you want to go do something, let me know. We can do something. So we'll see. I just don't feel like going anywhere and just sitting. I've been sitting all day. Oh, I want to see that Cyrano movie. That looks so good. And I also want to see Redeeming Love. That one looks so good. And then I heard Uncharted is like fantastic. I loved the video game. So I'm sure the sorry, I got a text. I've just heard that the movie's really good, so I think that that'd be fun to go see. So that's all for me. Goodbye. I like to always show y'all where you've been sitting while I work, while I talk. I mean, right there. That's the back of the property. That's where, like the exotic animals live. That's why the fence is so high and like blocked off. Exotic animals, I've only ever seen deer, just giant deer. I don't know what they're called, but I'm gonna go walk now, finish my walk, and I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, let me know if you like Twitch, and if you do like Twitch, if you follow anyone on there, let me know who you follow. I've talked about this before, but I follow Autumn Asphodel, and then it's Clay Baby, and then I have another, my mom told me, is someone else that it's her friend's son who actually does it. So he's streaming tonight, so I'm gonna check it, and then if I like what he, the type of stuff he does, I'll follow him. But I'm going through the creek. I just came through that. Okay, this has been way too long. Almost 17 minutes, good Lord. Okay, bye.